The mission today, it's not about learning more words.
Nope. It's about activating what you already know.
Unlocking that potential.
That's it. That's the whole game. The big frustration we see and what these sources nail is that massive gap between understanding English in your head.
The passive stuff.
Right, the grammar rules, the vocab lists, and then actually performing in real time. Learners get stuck because they think, oh, I need more grammar, more words. But that's often not the issue.
So what is it then?
It's about training. Physical training, really. Like a sport. Our mission today is to shift that focus. Treat speaking less like studying.
And more like exercise.
Exactly. Physical muscle training for your mouth. That's how you unlock active fluency.
And the details we found in these sources.
Yeah.
Wow. It's not just vague advice, we're talking specifics.
Really granular stuff.
Like breaking down exactly how sounds change in shows like House of Cards. There's this one line, setting chart.
Yeah, why it sounds like searing chart sometimes. We'll get into the physics of that.
And then we'll give you this precise, like, 5-minute daily mouth workout. Guaranteed results, the sources claim.
If you stick with it, yeah. Consistency is key.
Okay, let's unpack this first big idea, the aha moment.
The big one.
Which is basically, speaking English isn't just mental, it's physical. Deeply physical.
Right. It's all about how you move your lips, your tongue, your jaw, even how you control your breath, your articulators.
It's like a sport for your face muscles.
That's a great way to put it. And the sources use this fitness analogy that just clicks for so many people.
Oh, yeah. The push-up one.
That's the one. Imagine reading, say, 100 books about how to do a perfect push-up.
Okay. I know the theory inside out. Muscles involved, breathing, form.
Exactly. You have total mental mastery. But if you haven't actually done any push-ups, haven't trained those specific muscles.
I'm going to collapse on the first try.
Precisely. And that's the same with speaking. Knowing all the grammar rules doesn't give your mouth the strength or coordination to produce the sounds smoothly and quickly.
That explains so much. That feeling of knowing the word, but it just won't come out right or fast enough.
Your speaking muscles haven't been trained for English patterns. They're comfortable with your native language's sounds and rhythms.
Because I've been practicing those since I was a baby, right?
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of times.
Tens of thousands. It's automatic muscle memory. But English has different speeds, different stress patterns, different ways sounds link together.
Like the soft T's or how words blend.
Exactly. Your mouth literally needs conditioning to handle those new movements efficiently. It needs a workout plan.
Okay, so this is where we leave the textbooks behind. Forget perfect grammar for a second and look at how people actually talk. Let's get into those mechanics.
Let's do it. We can start with something subtle like vowels. The O sound, for example.
Okay, like in so or no.
Yeah. The sources point out that native speakers often use the main ow sound there. Think so, now. A fuller sound.
Not a tight little O. Why is that important?
It keeps your mouth more open, more relaxed, ready to flow into the next word rather than closing down. It helps with smoothness.
Interesting. And what about the R sound, especially American English R?
Yes, the R. Often it's not that hard, clear R you learn in textbooks. It gets kind of swallowed or softened.
Afo.
It often blends with a W sound almost. So trip might sound a bit closer to twip when spoken quickly.
Twip. Okay, I can hear that.
It's about flow. That hard retroflex R takes effort and time. It can interrupt the rhythm. Softening it helps speed things up. It's a feature, not a mistake.
Got it. Okay, now the big one you mentioned, the T and D sounds, the flap T.
Yes, the flap T or tap T. This is crucial for understanding that natural, flowing American accent. So physically, try this. Put your hand on your throat.
Okay.
Now say T. Ta, ta, ta. Feel anything.
No vibration, just air.
Right. It's unvoiced, non-vibratory. Now say D. Da, da, da.
Ah, okay. Vibration, definitely feeling a buzz there.
Exactly. D is voiced, vibratory. So what happens when you speak fast?
I guess making that full T sound, stopping the air completely, then releasing.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Too much time. When you're linking words and speaking fluently, your tongue doesn't have time for that full stop and release for the T.
So it cheats.
It takes a shortcut. Instead of a full stop, the tongue just does a very quick tap or flap against the roof of the mouth. And that quick tap motion, physically, it's almost identical to how you make a soft D sound. And often also very similar to a quick R sound in American English.
Oh, okay. So that's why, connect this back to that House of Cards example, setting chart.
Exactly. The line refers to the seating plan, the setting chart for an inauguration. But because the speaker is talking naturally, probably a bit quickly.
They don't say setting chart with a hard T?
No, they use a flap T. The tongue just taps quickly. So setting becomes setting, or even searing.
Seating chart, searing chart. Okay, I hear it now. They're not being sloppy.
Not at all. They're being efficient. Their mouths are optimized for speed and flow. Same with a word like better.
Slow, better, hard T.
Right. But fast, better. Or sometimes even sounds like bearer.
So if I'm still trying to hit every single T perfectly
We're
hard.
basically putting speed bumps in your own speech. You're creating bottlenecks. You won't match that native rhythm.
Okay, that's huge. It's not just single sounds, though, right? It's about how they link together.
Absolutely. That leads us to what sources call sound clusters. Fluent speakers don't talk like this, word by word.
Like a robot reading a script.
Right. They group words together, usually maybe 3 to 6 words, said smoothly with no breaks in between.
Sound clusters. Okay.
And to make those clusters work, you need reduction, cutting sounds down.
Like the word for.
Perfect example. You almost never hear a fluent speaker say F-O-R clearly, unless they're really emphasizing it.
So what happens to it?
It usually gets reduced right down to just an F sound, and it sticks on to the next art.
So not for making, but
Making.
making. Wow.
Well, fan few of the country, it's consistent in fast speech.
Hold on, but isn't that, like, grammatically wrong, just saying F? Sounds kind of lazy.
It sounds lazy if you're thinking about written rules, but it's essential for spoken fluency. It helps create those smooth sound clusters. Yeah. If you pronounce every single word, every little for, to, or r fully, you introduce tiny pauses. It breaks the rhythm, the music of the sentence.
Ah, okay. So the reduction helps the words flow together without stopping.
Exactly. It lets you create that continuous stream of sound within the cluster. That's why what are you doing just naturally becomes what you're doing, or
Who'd you eat becomes jeet.
Jeet yet. Yeah. Your tongue is basically moving ahead to the next sound cluster before the first one is even totally finished. It's about efficiency.
Okay, so we've got these physical issues. Maybe untrained mouth muscles, hitting those hard P's too much, not linking words.
The common culprits, yeah.
So how do we fix it? What's the workout plan the sources recommend? We need that gym session.
Right. Let's get practical. This is the 5-minute daily routine, and the emphasis is on daily and focused.
5 minutes isn't much.
No, but it's about consistency. Doing it every single day builds that muscle memory, which is different from just, understanding the concept.
Makes sense. So it's a structured routine.
Yeah. 4 steps. Designed to tackle exactly the problems we just discussed. Step 1, the mouth warm-up. 1 minute.
Why warm up? Seems a bit extra for talking.
Think about it like stretching before lifting weights. Your mouth is used to your native language patterns. It might be kind of stiff or lazy for English sounds.
Okay.
So this minute is about activating and loosening those articulators, lips, tongue, jaw, getting them into English mode.
What kind of exercises?
Physical stuff like lip rolls, buzzing your lips like a motorbike. Brr.
Oh, okay, tries. Feels weird.
Good. Tongue stretches, stick it out slowly, pull it back slowly. Jaw loosening, open your mouth really wide, then close gently. And a big smile stretch.
So really physical movements.
Totally. If your mouth feels a bit tingly or strange after that minute, you've done it right. You've woken up the right muscles.
All right. Step 1, warm up. 1 minute. What's next?
Step 2 is the mirror technique. Also just 1 minute. This one is maybe the secret weapon.
Against what?
Against feeling awkward or judged when you speak. Self-consciousness.
Ah, okay. How does it work?
Simple. Stand in front of a mirror. Pick one simple sentence, maybe something like, I am learning to speak confidently. And you say it 5 times. But here's the key. You're not focused on perfect pronunciation yet. You're focused on watching your lips and jaw move. And this is important, making eye contact with yourself.
Eye contact with myself in the mirror. That sounds intense.
It is, but it does 2 things. It physically trains your face to be expressive, part of the performance of speaking, and it kills that inner critic that worries about how you look when you talk English. It builds presence.
Presence and clarity. Okay, I can see that. 1 minute mirror work. Then what?
Step 3, 2 minutes. This is the main drill. Shadow speaking.
Shadowing, like repeating what someone said.
Exactly, but with a specific focus. This builds that real-time fluency and reaction speed. You take a short audio clip of native speech, just 5 or 10 seconds.
Short, okay.
Listen to it once, then immediately repeat it out loud. Try to match the original speaker exactly.
Not just the words.
No, that's the crucial part. Match the speed, the tone, the rhythm, the emotion, everything. You're mimicking the entire sound package.
Okay, that sounds challenging.
It is. You'll probably stumble, feel awkward. That's good. It means you're pushing your muscles and your timing. That's where the improvement happens. 2 minutes of that.
Right. Pushing the limits. Got it. And the final step.
Step 4, the last minute. The fluency loop. This is about building speed and confidence.
How does the loop work?
You take one sentence again, maybe something positive like, I'm going to improve my English, and you practice it back to back in 3 speeds.
3 speeds.
Yep. First, super slow. Focus on getting every single sound clear, hitting those flat T's, the right vowels, absolute clarity.
Okay, slow-mo version.
Second, normal conversational speed. Focus now on making it smooth, linking the words, flow.
Natural pace.
And third, fast. Push yourself. Go faster than feels comfortable. Force the linking, the reductions. Don't worry about perfection, just speed.
Wow. Okay. Slow, normal, fast.
And you just loop through those 3 speeds for the whole minute. Slow, normal, fast.
Yeah.
Slow, normal, fast. It trains your brain and mouth to switch gears and handle speed without freezing.
5 minutes total. Warm up, mirror, shadow, loop. Seems doable.
Totally doable. The power's in the daily consistency.
Okay, so we've got the physical side covered. But you mentioned mindset too, the mental game.
Huge. Because honestly, fluency often breaks down not because you don't know the word, but because of fear, overthinking, worrying about mistakes.
That perfectionism trap, focusing too much on grammar rules.
Exactly. And the sources have this great advice. Speak like an actor, not like a student taking a test.
An actor. How?
Actors focus on conveying emotion, energy, connection. They're not obsessing over whether they use the past perfect correctly in every line. People connect with energy, not perfect grammar.
So practice with feeling.
Yes. Take a simple sentence and practice saying it with different emotions. Say it like you're happy. Now say it angry. Now nervous.
Okay. I'm learning English. Happy. I'm learning English. Angry. I'm learning English. Nervous.
See? When you focus on the emotion, you stop overthinking the structure. You connect with the meaning. That's much closer to real conversation.
That makes a lot of sense. It gets you out of your head.
Totally. And related to that is building mental shortcuts. We need to stop the translation cycle.
Translating everything back to your native language first?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely slows things down.
Right. The trick is to train your brain to connect English sounds directly to images, feelings, or concepts. No middleman.
So here, I'm starving.
And instantly picture food or feel hunger, not translate starving into your language and then feel hunger. Cut out the translation step.
How do you train that?
Through practice, especially associating new phrases with visuals or situations. It helps build those direct pathways for faster, more automatic speech.
Okay. Which brings us to repetition. You mentioned smart repetition, not just parrot repetition.
Yes, just repeating a sentence flatly like a robot doesn't help much. The sources outline this really smart 5-stage system for quality repetition, making it stick.
5 stages for one phrase. Okay,
Yeah.
What are they?
Stage 1 is slow clarity, like in the fluency loop, but really dissecting it. Focus on nailing every single sound, every transition, the flap T, the ow sound, technical precision.
Got it. Technical check.
Stage 2, flow, repetition. Now say it smoothly, connected. Focus on the sound clusters, that continuous line of sound. No more word by word.
Building the smoothness. Okay.
Stage 3, emotion repetition. Just like the actor exercise. Say the phrase with at least 3 different emotions: sad, angry, confused, excited, whatever. Connect it to feeling.
Making it meaningful.
Right. Stage 4, pressure repetition. Push the speed. Say it faster than you think you can. Stumble, recover, go again. You're building capacity, like lifting heavier weights.
Stress testing it.
Exactly. And stage 5, this is key, real world use repetition. Take that phrase you've been working on and consciously plan to use it or imagine using it in 3 totally different real situations. Maybe use it in an imagined job interview. Then imagine using it in an embarrassing situation. Then in a casual chat with a friend. This anchors the phrase to actual context, making it easy to retrieve under pressure.
Wow. That's much more involved than just repeating it 10 times. Slow, flow, emotion, pressure, real world.
It makes the repetition count. It integrates the phrase fully.
Okay, this is a lot to take in, but it feels really actionable.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So let's try and wrap this up for you listening. The big takeaway, really, from all these sources,
Right.
fluency isn't about cramming more grammar rules into your head. You probably know enough already. Yeah. It's about making a decision to train. To physically train your mouth and mentally train your focus and confidence consistently.
You have the knowledge. Now you need the movement.
You got it. Activate the physical skill.
And thinking back to the sources, like that House of Cards analysis, it wasn't just about plot points.
Not at all. It was about seeing the mechanics in action, how real dialogue flows, how sounds link, the rhythm, that setting chart example, or even idioms like over the moon, how they fit into the flow.
So when you're watching movies or listening to stuff now,
Don't just passively listen. Actively hunt for the rhythm, the sound clusters, the reductions. Notice the physical shape of the sounds. It changes how you absorb it.
use everything as training material, basically.
And maybe here's a final thought to leave you with, something kind of provocative.
Go for it.
The most fluent speakers you admire. They're not necessarily the ones with the biggest vocabularies or the most perfect grammar.
Who are they, then?
They're the ones who simply refused to stay silent. They kept talking, kept practicing. Think about that House of Cards source. Again, the talk about commitment, pledges, performance.
Okay. Apply that here.
Yeah, your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is commitment. Refuse to be silent. Show up for that 5-minute workout in the mirror every day, every single day, even when it feels awkward. Especially when it feels awkward.
That daily physical act of showing up.
That's the invisible work. That's what builds real, confident fluency, not binge-watching grammar videos, but that consistent, slightly uncomfortable daily training. That's the decision that changes everything.